The chef is manning the door to the undercellars of Jim Seedy's Tavern. Lilly summons a spider before his very eyes to make it clear she intends to be granted admittance.
Greetings.
Or here's the chef that we think is guarding the door to the undercellars of the Seedy Tavern. And don't go bothering me. I didn't want this job and I don't need this job. Just say the password and get moving like all the rest. Problem is, I don't think Lilly knows the password. And don't ask me about any key or whatnot. If you know the password, then you'll have your own damn key. I don't have one. Start asking what he's guarding. Look, I'm just the chef. I'm replacing a bloodsailor that died of plague. If you have business downstairs, fine, just give me the password and go. Yeah, sure enough, it does lead downstairs. I don't think she was expecting to negotiate with a chef. Inquisitor General just demanding to be let pass. What? No, thank you. Alright. He just ran off. Hey, look at this. He called the guards. Hey, look at that. He's running away. Alright. Doesn't look like any lieutenants, though.
I'll do you in, I will!
Alright. Looks like a spellcaster in the back. Just trying to interrupt him. Luckily, the commotion in the back hallway has gone unnoticed by the patrons in the common room, including the Bloodsailors. Otherwise, Lilly wonders if the pirates haven't conscripted the entire kitchen staff. Is Vengaul's ladyfriend being interrogated by the dishwasher? Her holding cell guarded by the pastry chef? Ridiculous. Suddenly, Lily's neck cringes as she feels the blood rush to her head, compressing her brain to what feels like half its size as she's reminded of him. Saemon Havarian. She hadn't thought about it before, but a city under quarantine, halting all outgoing ships, including pirate ships. It would be just like him to show up at a tavern by the docks. If Vengaul turns out to be his new alias, recently arrived from Tethyr, she'll relish the reunion, or rather a chance to reacquaint the worm with the truth of his own mortality. Lilly and the rusty raconteur descend the stairs and find themselves in the Seedy Tavern storerooms, acting as the Bloodsailors' primary warehouse for stolen and contraband goods. The hubbub of tavern patrons can be heard through the floorboards above. Alright. Looks like a Bloodsailor patrolling the hall. I guess the question is... And he's not alone. But I guess... You want to wait for him to turn the corner? Yeah. Hopefully the other one won't notice. Though the pirates are not alone. Fittingly enough, by the sound of it, they share the place with rats. The two seem to go hand in hand, on land as at sea. Alright, obviously a room of Bloodsailors, but yeah, we certainly don't want to. It'd be nice if we could stage the fight in the hallway. Hopefully they'll file out.
Yeah!
All right, crew. Let's take them down.
Man. Alright, looks like a spellcaster. Just try to interrupt him or her. Can't even tell. Alright. Wow, look at that. Bloodsailor Commander. Not sure if we've seen one of those yet. Alright.
You just follow me and stay close.
Trying to pull back a little bit.
All right, crew. Let's take them down.
Yeah, there was one hiding behind the door.
I'll do you in, I will!
Alright. I wanted to bring up what I thought was an interesting topic, though I couldn't necessarily think, I guess, of an ideal time to do so. So instead, I'll simply begin now. It's not entirely unrelated, as it has to do with the portraits in the game, and how some have changed since the original release of the game. But the presentation will actually draw focus away from the gameplay, as I'm hoping to show these graphics to you, because of course, it wouldn't be as interesting to simply just talk about them. Anyway, I hope you won't mind. I think it's interesting and warrants discussion, especially for why they've changed, or at least most of them anyway. It seems that some of the portraits, as originally released, were based on photographs of famous celebrities and had to be changed to be, well, more original, so to say. And in those cases, I'll try to allow some time before revealing, I guess, who the inspiration for the original portrait was, just in case you might want to guess yourself. I don't know. It could be fun. Alright, I think Bones has been discovered already. So you know what? Okay, I'm just gonna try to get them to come out. Oh, I guess not. Looked like she was running towards him. You know what? I'll take a swipe at this commander and then run out. And he missed. I think. Yeah. Oh no. He didn't. Alright. Yeah, the reason Bones opens the door and he's not invisible is to rather enemies focus on the familiar than Lilly. Alright. and nobody else will open the door. It's that simple. Alright. Rod of Frost. Oh boy. I don't know if you saw that. The tumble came into effect. Lilly swinging her hips. Alright. Okay, I lied. Well, not really. But the first graphic I want to discuss isn't even a portrait at all, but an icon for an item in the game. The Healer's Kit, and here's a picture of the item's icon as it is now. And we've seen these, but I haven't really talked much about them. And to be honest, I don't think I have the time to talk about it now either, but I will, eventually. Anyway, here's a picture of it as it was originally released, and you'll notice the red cross. So what happened? Under pressure from the Canadian Red Cross Society, BioWare removed the Red Cross symbol. At the time, David Pratt, International Issues Director for the organization and former Canadian Federal Defense Minister, by the way, had said, and I quote, "The fact that the Red Cross is also used in videos which contain strong language and violence is also of concern to us in that they directly conflict with the basic humanitarian principles espoused by the Red Cross movement. The crux of the problem is that the misuse of the Red Cross in video games is not only a contravention of the law, it also encourages others to believe that the emblem of the Red Cross is public property and can be freely used by any organization or indeed for commercial purposes." End quote. Personally, I hadn't realized it was a defensible trademark, considering not only the Johnson & Johnson logo, but the flag of a country called Switzerland. Alright, looks like another commander.
Prepare to be eviscerated, fool!
You just follow me.
Again, we're going to try to stage it in the hallway. There we go. Alright, here's the commander.
Alright, crew. Let's take them down.
Alright, want to sleep? Wow, they resisted it. Alright. Lilly's just glad her pursuit of the pirates hasn't brought her out into the harbor. The Inquisitor General, forced to board some dreaded Bloodsailor pirate ship or worse. Not that she has a fear of the water. Things that Lilly likes and dislikes, in no particular order. Number 26. Pleasure ships. Like. On the contrary, she'd love to charter a luxury private pleasure ship, that is, a yacht, and not simply hire some excuse for a skipper just to borrow somebody else's boat. Rather, hire a shipwright to make her something, well, Nice. To, visit an island or two with. A brandy, an almond brandy, from Mintarn, an island about 8 days' sail southwest of Waterdeep, which makes sense, as it's a haven for fugitives and pirates, but at only 1 coin per case of 10, cheap. Unlike her dream vessel, at almost 200,000. Imagine that. The Black Princess. A majesty on the Sea of Swords. Over 500 feet in length, enough for 24 guests, a dozen opulent staterooms with hop baths, half a hundred crew, a magnificent bridge with more dials and levers than even her planar spheres, a grand dining room with fully stocked cellar, of course, and even a platform for her private ornithopter. Magically enhanced, of course. The Lady of Murder doesn't pedal.